What is up, everybody? It's your boy Duty back again with another video, and of course we're taking a look at our boy DSP's daily wrap after a day of HogSnorts Legacy playthrough. And oh my lord, I don't know how he can make such a pretty good game. It's not my thing, but everybody says it's a good game, into such a bore fest. But of course, DSP found a way. Anyway, your boy Duty watched the playthrough so that you didn't have to. I'm not gonna lie, I fell asleep a few times, but I was able to clip some stuff, some okay stuff, I guess. If you guys want, you guys can definitely go check that out. Anyway, let's see what our boy DSP has to say.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Daily Wrap for what was Tuesday, the 7th of February, 2023, also known as Hogwarts Legacy Day. And depending on who you were, I guess what side of the argument you're on, it was either a really good day or a really bad day. I guess it really depends on your perspective. As you guys know, if you've been watching DSP Gaming over the last few days, or even last night when I put out a YouTube short about it, I've decided to play Hogwarts Legacy. I don't need to go into all the reasons because I've already outlined them several times on my podcast as well as in that YouTube short. Instead, what I'd like to do is tell you all about how today went.
Alright, so I'll recap that for you. So essentially, DSP's position is he's for everyone, he loves everyone, he doesn't care what you do or who you are or what you stand for. He is all for you and he backs you up 100%, of course, unless you're hurting his pockets. Now, if you're hurting his pockets, then he is going to cast you as a demon into the depths of hell, and he doesn't care what position it is. He doesn't care who it is. If you go against him and his money, DSP will have a problem with you and cast you aside. So that's essentially his position. Of course, he talked about the activists and everything going on and how people are upset with people playing the game, and so on. And of course, you know, he tried riding that fence and essentially, you know, trying to take both sides. But this is an argument that it's very difficult to be able to take both sides. But of course, whenever it comes to money and principle, DSP will always take the money.
Okay, so first of all, on today's Level 1 podcast, I went through my history of Harry Potter experiences. Talked about, you know, my exposure to the movies, you know, and what I thought about them, and the books and everything like that, that cultural movement that was Harry Potter mania for many, many years, that it was really at the top of pop culture. Okay, then we took the Harry Potter quiz. That was supposed to be the quiz that once you answer these questions, it sorts you into one of the houses of the school. So that when you jump into the game, basically you kind of know where you're going and you can pick, okay? The quiz didn't work. We got like 6 questions in and the whole website crashed because so many people were deciding to do it that the whole site didn't work anymore. So I guess it was a pretty popular thing to do during today. Then we jumped into the game. I played the game not only on my first stream today, but also on my late stream, okay? And outside of one technical bug that actually seemed to be due to my Xbox having an issue with audio, let me put it this way. Alright, when you go into a game, and you're looking for various certain things, correct? Always, whether it may be notes of gameplay, graphical performance, production value, the quality of the story, the quality of the voice acting, the quality of the environment, the world building, how the controls work, right? The responsiveness of said controls, the music, you know, the overall experience of the game. And I can tell you that, you know, you go into a game, especially on launch day, and you expect certain things. And I think this is one of those very rare cases where I was expecting a good amount, if not a lot, out of this game. And I was just so utterly, unforgivably, ridiculously, over the top, pleased. Seriously. Like, I can't tell you how happy I am with this game right now. Now, keep in mind I'm only 5 hours in. But in 5 hours, this game has hooked me.
Let me translate for you. Let me translate that for you. Phil is happy and excited because he hit the tier 3 tip goal on his first stream that he played the game, and he hit the tier 2 tip goal on his second stream. So that's why our boy Phil is excited and happy for Hogwarts. Let's see how that stands up once the tips start drying up, like every other playthrough. I mean, what Signalis, he loved it until the tips dried up and he hated it. What else? The High Rush, he hated it initially because it got no support, and then the second and third stream he got some more support, so now he's warming up to it, of course. So that is essentially explaining it for the audience on what Phil is saying here specifically about HogSnorts.
It's building up the wizarding world in a way the movies never did. Like, now you actually get to explore Hogwarts, and you get to see all the cool things you saw in the movies, the interactive portraits, the puzzles and hidden cryptic things, ridiculous mysteries that you can solve. You can attend the classes and learn spells in each class that help you in the game. Wow, it was so neat. And everywhere you go, it seems, in Hogwarts, there's something going on. It's a vibrant, living world that feels real. It doesn't feel like you're walking through a school that was empty or has crappy NPCs. It really feels like everyone there is a real living person living out their own lives, which is really neat. And let me put it this way. The game starts off with basically an hour and a half to 2 hour story, and then jumps into Hogwarts and becomes very Hogwarts-centric. It's funny, because I played 5 hours today. And in the 5 hours, I've only fought twice. It was the tutorial fight, and then there was an optional thing that I found in the school. It's kind of like a school fight club, okay? Where you can optionally do duels with other students. And outside of that, that's it so far. And I can tell that this is definitely going to be a game with probably a lot of combat down the pipeline. But just the first 5 hours playing it, the game is so good at world building that you don't really care. You really don't. Like, I'm not even doing the core gameplay elements of the game. I don't care yet. I'm having so much fun. I'm so immersed in this vibrant, realistic feeling world. You know, at the very end of the stream tonight, probably the last 45 minutes, I got to Hogsmeade. And I started investigating Hogsmeade, walking into shops, talking with people, finding secrets, looting, solving puzzles, walking around and seeing cool interactive products and things. I'm just like, I'm blown away how good this is. Like, I am. Like, shocked. Like, shockingly shocked, because I wasn't expecting it to be this fun. And after playing it for 5 hours, I'm in a situation where I literally cannot wait to play more. And tomorrow's my day off. And I can tell you, tomorrow, I'm probably going to be thinking about the game and thinking, man, I cannot wait to go back to this on Thursday. You know? It's that kind of a game. They've done that good of a job of hooking me with the world building and everything in it that I totally want to jump right back into it head first again. And it wasn't just me, it was my audience too. Like today, everyone who's playing the game and was tuning into my streams agreed. I didn't find a single person who could really criticize the game in any real way. Everyone is just having a great time with this game today. And you know, I hate the fact that we have some really stupid polarizing nonsense going on with this game. In particular, J.K. Rowling and her comments about trans people and her feelings about them and all of that, which I do disagree with. I really wish that this wasn't a thing. I wish that people could just enjoy this game at face value for what it is, because admittedly, I'm shocked at how good it is, and now I feel like it's kind of almost like tainted enjoyment because of everything going on around the game. You know what I'm saying? The people who made this game don't care about that shit, nor are involved. They're not involved in it. They loved the world of Harry Potter. They wanted to make the wizarding world an interactive experience for anyone who is ever a fan of this universe, and it seems like they're doing that. Like, the first 5 hours, if anything is an indication of what the rest of the game will be, seems like they're hitting it on all cylinders. This, by far, if it stays at this level, will be a Game of the Year contender. Hands down. So, the fact that we have to have all this political bullshit going on in the background is terrible, alright? Man, I was so happy today having fun with this game. And I will not spoil, because I want you to watch the videos, obviously. But, you know, for the school, or the house that I was selected for, people want me to buy a hat and even a scarf. They're saying, can you buy a hat and a scarf? And then when we hit tips goals and support goals, you can put those on as part of the playthrough moving forward. I'm like, yeah, I think I will. I had so much fun today, I don't see why not. Let me go on Amazon, you know, over the next day, and maybe buy some accessories for the ongoing playthrough. I don't see why I wouldn't do that when people love the game and I'm loving the game so much. You know what I mean? I like this game so much, just listen to this. I'm changing the schedule for the week. Okay? Here's what we're doing for the week, just so you guys know. So tomorrow I'm not here. I'm gonna have my day off. I hope you're all safe and have fun. If you happen to watch any videos on DSP Gaming, if you could do me a solid, like the videos you're enjoying, leave comments. If you'd like to leave a super thanks optionally or a tip, that would be really great on my day off, but I'm just saying that's going above and beyond. The engagement is key. If you could do that for me, I'd really appreciate that. And then when I come back on Thursday, it's going to be Hogwarts Legacy on the first stream. And Thursday night, I'm going to do Hi-Fi Rush. Friday, I'm doing Hogwarts Legacy again. And Friday night will be One Piece Odyssey. Saturday is going to be my Super Bowl special bash event, the party event. By the way, this showed up today.
So much for being a variety content creator. So essentially, it's going to be HogSnorts Legacy all the time, every time, until of course tips dry up, and that's typically the nature of the game. You know, maybe the first 2 or 3 streams you get a good amount of support, but then it's gonna kind of dry up, Phil. And I just can't wait to hear Phil complain about people not supporting it. And you know, it's a AAA game, and it's awesome, and you guys are enjoying yourself. You know, the whole spiel and rambles that our boy DSP loves to kick out every time support dwindles for a new release, and it's gonna happen. I mean, yesterday I think he barely, and I think that it's really funny because somebody came in with two $14 tips, and I think what happened was they may have hit refresh twice, and they tipped them twice by accident. It's very coincidental that someone would send $14 tips twice. So he barely cracked the tier 2 tip goal. And of course he was begging. If you watch my video, he's actually asking people, oh, if you want to plan on supporting, you want me to wear a hat, please support soon. You know, that whole sneak bag that he was doing. And yeah, so it's already going to dry up. I envision the next time he plays it, he'll probably get barely a tier 2 tip goal, and it's just going to dwindle and dwindle. And of course, it's a very long game. It's a long playthrough, so he's going to have to just slog it out. It's going to be the next God of War. I'm pretty sure that's the case. So anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Peace out.